So we have here the basic MS-DOS, okay, for us to learn about the history of um, Windows operating system and MS-DOS operating system, and at least apply some of the basic commands. So as history, MS-DOS 1.0 was released in 1981 of August. Um, I don't know if you were born already this time, because me, I'm not yet born during this time, and was updated until April 1994, where it was replaced by Windows 95. Have you tried using Windows 95 in your junior high school years or senior high school years? And how will you compare it to the latest operating systems? Me, in my case, I had used the Windows 95 in my high school years, and it's a very far different from the latest operating systems in terms of UI. Okay, the latest operating systems are very user friendly, and all versions of Windows still contain some types of DOS using the command prompt. Like in Windows 95 and 98, you can go to run and type the command to get to the DOS prompt. In Windows NT, Windows 2000 and XP, you can type the CMD and get the DOS prompt. Now, we have to follow the structure for using the basic MS-DOS commands. Okay? And upon opening the DOS prompt, you will be shown in or you will be brought to the default directory. Okay? And from that default directory, you will be switched to the other directories available on your computer. And there, we have to follow the syntax in applying the basic commands that like for example, we have here applying the copy command where we are going to copy the file .txt from the destination drive A, root directory A, to the root directory C. Okay? And we have here /v, which will verify if the file is copied correctly. Okay? So the structure is we have to apply or specify the basic command. MS-DOS is not case sensitive, meaning you can use whether lowercase or uppercase for specifying the basic commands like lowercase copy or copy in all caps. Now you can display the content of the current directory using the dir command. Okay? In if the you will be brought on the current directory and the default directory, just like this one, for example, C colon, okay, /DOS/commands that you are in the directory C, root directory C, directory DOS, and the subdirectory commands. Okay? Do not be confused with the term directory or folder and the subdirectory or subfolder. So it can be used interchangeably. Okay? So any of the commands can be applied within this directory. But if you want to specify the directory or files in the other directory, you need to change the directory. to the specific directory. Okay? Now, for the DOS naming conventions, the file name cannot be longer than 8 characters, and the extensions cannot be longer than 3 characters. Okay? That is why the very basic file extensions are having the 3 characters, like .txt, .csv, okay, .doc. With the latest operating systems, um, there are additional extensions that can be added to the file specified with the version. Okay, and still you cannot use some of the special symbols for naming the files or folders. Diba? Until now, you cannot use these special characters or special symbols for naming the folders and files. Now, we have here the basic. First basic command is the cd. This will help you to change directory. But in cd, there are two types. Cd alone and the cd dot dot. Where cd, just like this one, cd space and the directory, this will instruct the operating system to bring you to this directory. Okay, root directory C under folder DOS. But for the cd dot dot, it will allow you to change directory backward. Okay, so just like this one, this will bring you to the previous directory. Say for example, you are in this current directory inside the folder name folder, and applying the cd dot dot will bring you to the previous folder. So at this time, you must be in the directory C under folder DOS. Okay, so the copy command is used to copy the file from one location to another. Okay, just like this one. To copy the file named file and the extension is .txt, you need to issue the command copy space the source directory, including the file name and file extension that we need to copy, and the destination directory where we are going to copy that file. Xcopy will be used to move files, a directory, and the whole drives from one location to another. It will be katba. Okay, it is more powerful than the copy command and has a lot of switches. Now, this dir command is very important to show the content of the folder. The del will be used to delete a file, or an empty directory. If ever you are going to issue a command del to delete the unempty folder, it will return you a message that the folder that you want to delete is not empty. And edit is used to open an application to write a file. Okay? There are versions of operating systems where edit command is not recognized, just like the 64 version, 64-bit of operating system. So, dili recognized ang edit command. The move direct I'm the move command is used to move the file or directory from one location to another. Okay, just like this one, moving file .txt from drive A to drive C. Okay, we have here the command. Okay, this specify the source directory and the destination directory. The ren command is used to rename the file. And there are two parameters or arguments. Okay, the ren keyword or rename keyword. Yeah, you can use still rename is still acceptable. Okay, the file name, which is the file.txt is the current file name, and my file.txt is the new file name that you want to rename from file.txt to my file.txt. Okay, so from the original, the new file name. Now, to create a directory, md or mkdir, still acceptable ang mkdir. Just like creating a folder named my folder. So the command is md space my folder. But the caps that you are specifying during the creation of the directory, just like my folder has a big M. So it will create a directory or a folder with a big M. Okay? Del3 is a command that will delete the folder and all of its contents, including the other folders. Take note, when you delete a file and or directories using the DOS prompt, wala nang balikan. Okay? That is why you will be issued with a, what do we call that one? A question after issuing the command. Just to verify that you really want to delete the file or directory. Okay? Then the tree command is used to show all the folders and files in the current directory. Okay, just like the file explorer in Windows operating system. The cls command is used to clear the contents of the screen. For example, daghan na imuhang na type ng mga commands. To clear the screen, you have the cls command. Now the attributes command, okay, like just adding an attributes to a specific directory or file or folder, like read or hide the file. So the attribute command is used. Okay, just like applying this file.txt to be a read-only file. So the command is attrib plus r file.txt. Okay. So to remove the file only, to remove the file read-only permission, so have to again type the attrib space -r space the name of the file and the extension. Now, you can use the help switch with any command. Okay, just to